Hello world, this is Matthew Stidham. Today what I want to talk about is there's some really exciting science fiction movies coming out in the next couple years, and it's going to be really fun. Some great classics that are beloved by science fiction fans around the world, and there are a couple other books that I personally would like to see new remakes of, assuming they follow the plot. And so here are my, as you can see on the screen, Dune. It's coming out in 2020. Few spoiler alerts, so if you haven't read these books, feel free to fast forward a little bit. But the Fremen are going to be not white, which is awesome, and that's going to be accurate to the plot as a whole, and it's going to be really good. Everything I've read about it thus far makes me excited, and it's been a really long time, almost 20 years since the last rendition of Dune. So hopefully this one will be the best ever. There have been two so far. One in the 1980s, which is generally not highly regarded among fans. And the 2000 special has more mixed reviews. I like it, but I think the one that's going to come out in 2 years is going to be the best ever from what I've read so far. So, another book that's going to be coming out soon is 1984. That movie is going to come out next year. It's going to be really exciting. It's a classic. I read this the year after high school when I could really start to understand what was going on. I think a lot of things that 1984 talks about are relevant in the world today when it comes to the issues of privacy and spying and surveillance constantly. It's going to be a great movie, and it deserves to be remade. And I will probably see this one also opening day. Ringworld by Larry Niven is going to be adapted by Amazon into a special for Amazon Prime members within the next couple years. This is going to be really fun. It's a classic book, and it's on my list of things I want to read. But everyone I know who has read Ringworld has said, actually, no, that's a different book. It's going to be good. I can't wait to see it. I should read it soon as well. Rendezvous with... Now, for books that I personally read that I think need to have more attention, I read Rendezvous with Rama by Arthur C. Clarke when I was in high school. And I thought it was really cool, especially after we had Oumuamua come through the solar system a couple years ago. Rama is a similar idea, where there's an extraterrestrial object which comes through the Earth solar system and uses it as like a gravity anchor as it speeds up. Humans go to Rama, they explore it and see it's just huge and complicated. And I think if he got the right director, the right producer, and the right cast, and hopefully ILM as well, because they generally do the best job in graphics, I think a movie version of Rendezvous with Rama is desperately needed. I think it'd be very entertaining, and this is one of those movies that would do very well. Probably similar to The Martian, where science fiction fans would just latch onto it, which will drive it to the top of the charts. Of course, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We've seen two renditions of this so far, along with the original radio series. There was a TV show made in the early 80s, which I really enjoyed. It was really close to material and just excellently made. It was hilarious, and Douglas Adams was involved in the production. He's sadly no longer with us, as pretty much everybody knows, but and then in 2005 we got another rendition. The issue with the 2005 film was that it was done in such a way that they couldn't continue the series. My personal opinion is that when they remake this movie, because it's bound this book, it's bound to happen someday. I would like them to do it in a way so that they could do all 5 books in the series, so they follow close enough to source material that they don't change really big pieces, because that was the issue with the 2005 film. It wasn't really sequelable, so they're going to have to remake that one and then go on to Restaurant at the End of the Universe. But it will do very well, and nerds like me will love it. Finally, the last book that I would love to see in the near future would be Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I started reading this in college, and then my life got crazy, and my ability to focus on reading was impossible. But just with combination of school and with personal life conflicts. But Brave New World is similar to 1984 in many ways. It's another classic dystopian science fiction book. There are many lessons from this book that will be relevant in today's world. Many people have been commenting on this. And so I think a movie made from this book would be a very good very good for people to see, to get reacquainted with the material, and would help people really analyze our society today and look at how we can improve as a nation and a world in the future. So those are my top 6 picks for the books that I would like personally to see in the near future, to be turned back into movies, or in the case of a couple, like Rama, has never been made into a movie before. And yeah, so that's it for today, folks, and I hope you have a lovely day and have a good life. Bye.